All right, ladies and gentlemen, tonight's topic is going to be what is wrong with Mr. Trump, where all these videos are coming out, and you know they're claiming certain stuff, right? They say his skin is changing color, odors and stuff like that coming from him. Now this is a very serious thing. People are overlooking. There could be numerous things wrong. Uh, Gallbladder, liver, jaundice, or I hate to say it, something devious. I've noticed this, which is concerning me, is his complexion. You notice they never show him up real close, because when they do, his complexion almost looks like his skin has bumps all over it, and that worries me. For the simple fact is that's the way they got that one guy from Russia. And that was some kind of a poison that they used. And as time went on, he also had conditions that sound almost similar to is what we're hearing these people say about what our Trump, our United States president. So that concerns me, because we know Mr. Trump travels, right? We know he travels to other countries. And I'm not saying that this was done deliberately. This might have been Mr. Trump might have went into somewhere that might have been contaminated and people didn't know. Right? I mean, he does travel a lot. He does go to countries. He does go to these disaster zones. And it's concerning to me, right? Because whenever you got people saying, well, he's changing color and there's an odor of chemicals or of I don't know if it's true, but some of these people are saying almost of a smelling of like decay or something, and that is the same thing that Russian that was poisoned went through. He survived it, but the after effects of it were devastating. His face broke out, and his whole body had these bumps on it. And I forget his name, Kavorsky or something like that, or I forget his name. I think he was a president or something, or a whistleblower or something. And they got him that way. He survived it, but it was poison. They figured out somebody tried to poison him. It could be a food allergy. A lot of people are saying he's getting angry. Uh, Dementia. I don't know if he's got dementia. And I don't know if he's crazy. Um, how can you say he's crazy when he runs a business and he's been handling things, right? He might be stressed, right? He's 70 some years old. Do I think they should be making fun of him for that? No. No, I don't think they should be making fun of him for his age, right? So it does concern me of what we're seeing. I know a lot of people don't. There a lot of people are like, well, he's delusional or whatever. I don't know, right? Do we know behind closed doors how anybody is? We can only go by what they are in public. And some of these people Well, some of us act like idiots because we're behind a camera, right? To us, YouTube is entertainment or whatever. It's not real, except for real news breaks or whatever. But what do you do? I mean, hopefully the the house doctor is doing his job, testing his blood. A lot of people are saying all he does is eat McDonald's all day and meatloaf at night. Well, cheeseburgers and meatloaf all day. Uh, I don't know if that's good. Every day I don't know. I've seen videos where people have eaten hot dogs for a year and they died. For a whole year, all they did was eat hot dogs and they died. So it's very concerning to me. Now, to other people, probably not. But we have to think, if there is something wrong, are they not telling us? Is it the makeup that he wears all the time? He's finally having a allergic reaction to the makeup he wears. Does he wear the makeup because he has been something wrong with him, his skin complexion or whatever? Very interesting. He's a tough old guy. Uh, but it's concerning, and I don't think eating McDonald's every single day could be that good. I'm not sure. So I hope they're doing their job. And you have to take also in consideration he's 70 some years old, right? So I would say if he's still up, kicking and walking around, it's a good day. Yeah, that's all I can say. And sometimes people aggravate people, right? He's deliberately being aggravated by people, and I don't blame them. Right? They deliberately push buttons and trying to get them upset. 70 some years old. Sometimes I wonder if they're trying to give these people heart attacks deliberately. Right? I'll tell you what, if you're going to run a ball team, you need a good defense. You need protection. Hello, Miss Debbie Fox. And you literally, being that they don't touch the food, folks, it's been all over the news. There's been police out here. Matter of fact, in Elkhart, Indiana tonight, 3 people shot, 2 cops dead, and I think 2 other cops injured in Elkhart, Indiana tonight. About 45 minutes, an hour or so, or 20 minutes away from here. So here's the thing, because we don't test the food. I don't know if he has a personal food tester. To test the food, right? I'll tell you what, we're in bad shape. Does anyone know what we're eating? Probably not. Miss Fox, we hope you're feeling Okay, having a good night. I've almost died a couple times out here from food. It will literally kill you. And it's been all over the news out here. McDonald's and I guess the lettuce or I don't know what it was, beef or whatever was contaminated. You know, there was 2 police officers out here in Indiana, I think, that ate at McDonald's and literally flipped out. Their hearts started racing. They thought they were having heart attacks. They weren't acting right. They rushed to the hospital and found out that someone was tampering with the food or something like that. Uh, One of the workers or something like that. So yeah, it's and if that's all he does is eat McDonald's all day, you know, if they're not watching the staff or whoever's in there, yeah, I wouldn't doubt it if no one tried to mess with them. It's just the food is tainted, right? Salmonella or E. coli or whatever they call it. Oh, you're okay for now. That's good, Daddy. That's good. Drink some warm tea, green tea. Maybe a little bit of cinnamon in it. And this concerns me. The only reason it concerns me is because if they can do that to Mr. Trump, if they can do that to all these high-powered people, you can bet your bottom dollar we'd probably be next in line. We the people, if we already haven't. But I don't want to be thinking negative. I'm thinking Mr. Trump he's older, right? The body starts breaking down, our complexion, you start losing weight. And if you wear makeup all the time, I've been listening to some of these ladies on YouTube saying that he could have a skin condition where he's allergic to the makeup. He's been wearing it so long. He's got allergic to it. And hairspray. You know, hairspray can seep through your skin, your scalp. Right? Chemicals ain't good in there. Well, I know this. We're praying for the president. We're praying for every citizen in America tonight. We're also praying for all the countries and the leaders for these wars to stop and we all come to peace. And we all work together on saving humanity and peace. And we kick the devil off of the earth. Right? And Jesus lives and comes and we all eat good every day. All the kids go to school. They learn. We all help each other countries. You know what you're going to find out? In some of these countries, it's not the president that's causing the trouble. It's the civilians. The government's actually somewhat good. And it's just people rebelling, wanting to cause trouble, madness, chaos. You know what, Debbie? I made some tea. It's in the microwave. But I didn't get it out. So I think I'm going to get it out. Thank you for reminding me you're drinking coffee. I hope you can hear me talking. I'll be right back. I'm gonna get it. It's probably cold now. All right, I'm back. I had to reheat the coffee or the tea. So, what are we looking at? Well, it could be numerous things. You have to keep in mind he's 70-some years old. And his mind's still witty, and he's still with us. It might be his diet, like a lot of these people are saying, but who ain't eating like crap these days? I mean, that's how people deal with pressure, stress, rejection. People that uh, have low self-esteem, right? I used to eat like a fish. A gallon a night, gallon of chocolate, uh, peanut butter, Reese's peanut butter cup ice cream, gallon of that, right? Large pizza by yourself, 2 foot longs at night. While you're depressed, you're mad. You don't want people to hate you. You don't want, you know, you're getting old. We're all getting old. Everything's gone south. Our hair's going, teeth, and you got to tuck the gonads uh, into the socks if you want to walk around. Right? Everything's gone south. I don't blame it. I wish we could live it. I wish that instead of spending all this money on madness and death, that they would have spent it on revitalizing life. Well, they say he's not doing well, Debbie. Well, I'm just worried about. Excuse me, I'm having some crackers and cheese. Complexion problems or something, or I want to ask you folks. There's a lot of talk on YouTube that he's doing heavy drugs, Adderall and whatever, but I find that hard to believe. Because I think they would have gave him a drug test already. I mean, don't you have to pass a drug test before you become the president of the United States? I mean, this ain't no Walmart job. This ain't no changing oil at Jiffy Lube. Don't they drug test these people? Good God Almighty, we walk around out here and they drug test everybody. For one, he could have sinus problems. I don't know why, but it could be he has sinus problems. That's what they're saying, Deb. All I'm saying, man, I'm sorry to bust all your balls, but if you can't even work at the car wash down the street here without taking a drug test, don't you think they should be drug testing these people that are running the show? Mr. Kramer, wake up. We need to talk to you. What's up, guys? This is the federal banks were broke. What do you mean you're broke? It comes to see somebody in the White House got a massive cocaine problem. Yeah. We've heard that story before. Well, my question is, I hope he's got a good doctor. The White House should have a good doctor there. And hopefully it's just something as a allergic reaction or whatever to makeup or whatever. You know, but it is possible. He travels. He's been to South Korea. He's been to Russia. He's been to all these places, folks. For all we know, it was hot. Hotter than a potato. And not even any of these countries knew, maybe. It's that crazy. Oh, the story, W, of the drugs, of the people in White House doing drugs. And you know what? I don't have no problem with that. As long as they're not doing it while they're at work. Right? I'm not going to pay my hard tax or money. They're having a better time than I am down there. Yeah, they're having a better time than I am right now. They're partying it up. All I ask is you folks not to be doing that stuff on the job, on citizen time. That's all I can ask you. That's all I'm asking, guys. Right? While you're working for the people from 9 to 5, can you stay clean? Afterwards, yeah, get you. Well, we should pass a law. Buy them at least one free drink if they drink, or one free doobie as long as they stay sober during the day while they're running numbers. Oh man, tonight, W, I'm having a lavender camel tea, whatever they call it, and black cherry or black vanilla chinky or something, some kind of a chinky tea, all decaffeinated except for the one. So I got a little bit of a decaf going, no decaf, No, nothing that'll keep you up, but yeah, herbal tea. Oh yeah, he might be going through withdrawals if it's true what they're saying, but I don't think so. Right? I would imagine they give people drug tests that work there, right? I mean, if you're going to be the president of the United States, you can't be on meth or cocaine or uh, any of that stuff. I mean, if they take that focus medicine, uh, I think it's called focus. It's supposed to clear your mind, make you think better, make you do it. I don't know what's in it, but that's what they call it. It's on the market. It's called focus. No, I mean, if would it bother me if I was running the show and they came to me and said, "Well, the only thing he's on is he's smoking doobies that night." Nah, I don't care about that. He's smoking doobies. Matter of fact, fire went up for me too. And we'll go hang out. Why didn't you tell me he smoked some doobies? I'd been down there smoking doobies. But I can't have these people doing the crack, whether at work, not in my beloved house. Not the meth, not none of that. Keep your weenies in your pants, right, while you're at work. Listen, if I ain't gonna get none, I'll be damned if you folks are down there in the house. I'm sorry, I'm going to have to pull the plug on that operation real fast. Debbie says, do they get drug tested? I'm not sure. I hope. I'm going to be pissed. I'd be pissed, right? I would. I'd be pissed. You're telling me we can't shit in a can without being tested out here for a job. And you got these people that are already sitting in position. And I mean, I'm not judging them, but that would explain why our numbers are wrong. And that would explain why you people are hallucinating. It's aliens. Yeah, he's shoot everything out of the sky. Oh, no. Don't do that, folks. That's all I'm asking you guys down there. I mean, you guys are eating like kings and queens. Right? I know it's stressful. You got to use your mind. But come on, folks. You're making good money. You eat like kings and queens there. I don't ask too much. The only thing I ask is do your job from 9 to 5. Unless you're military, that job never ends. It's a machine. It runs 24/7. But if you're in my Congress and my Senate and in my beloved House, you're going to have to halt all the sex orgies, massive amounts of cocaine, meth, and whatever else you're doing. I'll let you have a little bit of cannabis. If that's it, I got to shut down that program. I'm really sorry. No, I don't know who ordered 55,000 billion tons of toilet paper. I don't know who needs that. It's obvious we don't right now. I don't know what you guys were planning for, but it's obvious it's going to be a shitty situation if you need that much toilet paper. Miss Debbie Fox says no president or politician ever gets drug tested. Wow, that is interesting and shocking. Interesting and shocking itself. Mind-blowing, actually, if you ask me. Miss Debbie Fox says that explains things. Well, sure it does, sweetie. Here all along, I could have been a crack star. Johnny do good. Johnny don't be bad no more. Johnny quit being a cocaine king, Quit all the boats and hoes. You got a family now. You gotta be good. No, no, we don't do that. Be good, Johnny. Now, who knew? Who knew? I'll tell you what, you guys ever have this sharp cheddar Win Schuler's? It comes like in a little container. And I just sat in inches about the whole dang thing. With these tiny Kellogg's Club Mini crackers. They taste great, but they're so dang small, you can't get nothing out of them. Now, Miss Debbie says they said it could help with public trust, but they voted not to. It affects the Fourth Amendment. I don't know why they even testing anybody for drugs if they're not going to test the people that run the show and call the laws and make the laws. I wonder if they drug test judges in the court. And I'm going to start putting the law down here, folks. There's a difference between a citizen that's an idiot or does not have a job that calls on people's lives. That's a little bit different than somebody that's got the whole world in their hands. And, that we put up on pedestals because they're the ones that are not sinning. That's really why we get these people, right? To represent us, right? They're supposed to be under God, right? These people we put on, we keep forgetting that they're humans. They are not machines, Elon. We're humans. Without sleep, the machine breaks down. Eventually, the machine breaks down. You want my honest opinion, they got us all. They got us all. The only thing we could do now is try and survive as long as we can. That's all we could do. I think we took the hit for humanity, Mr. Trump. The few, the brave. Well, there's a lot of things concerning me. In America, this whole cryptocratic currency, that's bothering me. I don't like investing in something that I can't touch it. I can't throw it at somebody if I'm getting attacked, or at least give them a paper cut with a Bitcoin dollar or something. It could work. It could work. It could be an alternative, but then we're acceptable to theft, and we already are with paper currency. Now they're saying Elon's got mustard burgers. Right? They could have told us that a long time ago. Why did they hide it? We would still love you with Astor Burgers. Elon. Right? Why? Because we grew up around people with disabilities. Families. Family members of our own. We would still love you, kid. I didn't know he had Astro Burgers. I had no idea. He don't seem like it. Nah. Elon's he's in a bench dirt. Excuse me. Yeah, I think they said he's got Astro Burgers. Right, or CDC or OCD or whatever they call it. I'm not sure. I got all 50 of them, so I'm not worried about it. Right? I mean, he does have a good heart, and he's a smart dude. He's a smart kid. But I'm going to have to tell you, we're going to have to tighten up the shit. Right? We're going to tighten up the shit. We got to start testing our food, because there's numerous reasons why. Everyone could be concerned about Mr. Trump. He don't look right. If something's wrong, he's changing color. Well, if his skin is changing color, then he could have a gallbladder problem. Could be a clogged duct. He could have kidney stones, and it passed and got clogged up in one of his ducts. And he's not being able to relieve himself. He's probably having kidney problems, if that's the problem. If it's liver. It could be numerous things, right? It could be he's just having a allergic reaction to his makeup because he wears it all the time. I don't know. Maybe it's the hairspray. You're breathing that in all the time, right? That is not good for you. Yeah, he's got Astor Burgers, whatever they call it, too. Yeah, that's a real thing. Yeah, you remember that girl that did that speech many years ago? She was a young kid, and she had a face, and she would get mad. How dare you talk to us younger generation that way? We are the future. She had Astro Burgers, or whatever they call it. Aspergers, or whatever they call it. That's what they call it. Well, here's what's shocking to me. We got people out here psychiatrists that are evaluating Trump from afar, not a doctor's office, right? You got all these people making these videos. Well, we think he's delusional, right? He gets mad, he gets angry, he gets calm, he gets. Well, if he's been poisoned, if he almost lost his life, if he's got a chemical imbalance, that explains all this. He's 70 some years, right? And I can tell you this much. I hope and pray it happens to no man or no woman until you experience it. Some of us had concussions, very bad concussions. And there's days we don't have good days, folks. We just don't have good days. Right? There's people with disabilities, they'll have good days, they'll have bad days. There's people with all kinds of sicknesses, they'll have good days, they'll have bad days. And I imagine him having that much money, that much power. It's hard to deal with, right? Right? And what happens? Well, especially if he is on Adderall or something that no one knows about because it's secret, right? Because he's being prescribed it, much like Elvis. These people out here don't want to see what I'm laying down. They don't want to hear what I'm saying. What am I seeing? I'm seeing a bunch of people that we already went through with Elvis. Because it wasn't a drug you can buy on the street. It was prescribed. Everything's okay. It's not a real drug. He needs it from the doctor. They just don't understand. That's the problem with the new generation. Generation X. Right? They don't know about disease. They don't know about sickness, mental health. We got to train these kids early. Here I am talking like I'm 80, 90 years old. And I'm 50-something years old. But I've seen a lot of madness, I can tell you that much, folks. Well, if you lived anywhere near the city of Chicago, then you know what madness is. And don't let anyone ever tell you that your surroundings and your society that you live amongst cannot cause complete madness and delusions. There's a lot of people we know that great people, they never would have killed if they weren't put in a place where they had no choice. I've been sitting here waiting, trying to put the dots together, baby. I keep drawing up blanks, yeah. From all these charades that you play, girl. I wish you could feel my pain. Bow, bow, bow. Right here, you need a John Bottom beat. Hey, Valdez, what's up? Valdez says it's just an excuse for him to be a hole. Well, maybe so. Here's the thing. We have so many people that are within Congress and Senate that already have disabilities that people don't even know about. Well, we'll all have to pray for our President of the United States. Everybody's worried about his color of his skin. He's looking gaunt. He's looking this. He's looking that. He's this, is that. And there's an odor supposedly coming from his body or whatever. That could be ammonia. That literally could be ammonia. And for you people that are out there that don't know anything about medicine or medical terms, if he's got a bad liver, if he's got things clogged up inside of him, the body goes jaundice and starts breaking down. It creates its own ammonia within your body. That ammonia is sweated out through your pores. And people sometimes, when you're dying, when you got a certain sickness, or you have been poisoned, even a hard night of drinking alcohol, and you sweat the next day real bad, people say you got to smell a stink, right? So it's just like that when your body is breaking down and it's eating itself. Now, I'm not saying that's what happened to Mr. Trump or that's what's happening, but it is possible. Very possible. Could be diabetes, which therefore breaks down the body and eats itself. And even with some people with diabetes, doctors have said that they can give off odors that are not pleasant. Debbie says it's called a ton of McDonald's. Well, that can't be good. I mean, every single day? I don't know. I don't know if that's true. But that's what everyone's saying. Like I said, folks, on this channel, if I haven't seen it with my own eyes, if I haven't read it, if I haven't seen the documents in front of my face, then I don't know if it's true. But we have connected dots before, and it came up true. So we don't know. It's a 50-50 toss-up, right? And it's a game of Russian roulette. We're just not sure. I wish they would tell us this stuff before we vote these people in, right? There ain't nothing God can't get us out of, folks. I mean, if we thought somebody was good enough, smart enough, capable enough, a genius, and we let them run the country, right? What were their addictions? What were their quirks, their little things? You know, you got to take the lesser of the evils, whatever. Would you still let them run the country? I don't know if it's running, if it's making money, if it's bringing him money, if it's not, not doing what he says he's doing. He said he's going to do this, but he ended up doing this. Didn't do what he said he was going to do, and now we're lost in billions of dollars or whatever. Well, I don't know. That probably would be a bad deal, bad move. It is a game of espionage. That's what I learned watching this. Now that I'm dumb and stupid, all I do is sit around and watch documentaries and stupid stuff that I shouldn't be watching. I shouldn't be watching any of this garbage. It's nothing but garbage. It actually poisons our brains ourselves. Everything is espionage. Everything. Spies. Double-sided in America from the beginning. Well, not when they first took over. It was just the Indians. And I believe the Hispanics. The English came here, Britain. Right? Got some land and then bought more land, and then they changed it. And then there was a two-sided system. Right? Washington came in, they created this Congress, this whole thing, right? Parliament or whatever, two-sided. Always divided. And then throw in what the good book said. A house divided will never stand. You can't build a mansion, a kingdom, an empire on land that is divided and not solid, not as one. Debbie said all he's been eating is McDonald's and meatloaf. Every day? I don't know. I'm telling you, that's screaming out Elvis Presley. I don't care what any of these people say. I'm telling you right now, that is screaming out. Same thing we seen with Elvis. He would only eat certain stuff every single day. I mean, that's no joke. He would eat so much stuff for many years. The same thing over and over again every day. And like I said, There's no need to make these videos of that some of these people made, right? I mean, unless they have 100% proof. And if it don't have anything to do with my presidency or my country or the citizens, I really don't care, right? The only thing I care about is what they're doing from 9 to 5. Anything after 9 to 5 is illegal to me. I'm just letting you folks know. I'm just letting you know, right? That's what I would be saying. Hey, listen, you work for the government now, right? Anything after 9 to 5, you're doing big business or whatever. Cutting deals, using your name, using that, you can't be doing. But, I don't have a show. Debbie, them Kellogg Club Mini Crackers Originals. Them little suckers are good. I could tell you this much, folks. I don't wish any of this death, madness on any man, woman, or child, or even an animal. I am still shocked that these people can't come to terms and point out the devil to us. Right? These are the people that are destroying our world. I don't know. The government never lets us citizens have any fun. I'll just sit home and do my job as a citizen and purchase as much as I can. That's all I can do. Do your job as a citizen. Go to the stores, buy your groceries, buy your gasoline for your car, pay your insurance, pay your rent, get stuff for the kids if they need it, food for the house. That's all we got. That's all we can do. I do have one problem, though. I was listening to Trump talk about healthcare, and if we do purchase or conquer Canada, that he would like to change the medical to better. What is better than free, Mr. Trump? Because that's what Canada has right now, is free medical and health. How do you beat free? I don't know. How can it get any better than free? Everything paid for, pills, operations. How is free when you got the right doctors, the right facilities, the right labs, the right nurses, how can you beat free? Oh, you got to wait for appointments. Is that because there's lack of doctors? Or that's just the way their system goes? And what is the wait period? If you're dying, do they make you wait and suffer? My nephew is a dual citizen. It's not that good. I don't know. I would have to go and study it and see what it's all about. I mean, is this something that they're just lacking in doctors? Like, we can talk to the head honcho in Canada. I mean, what is it? What is the problem? Why is the wait so long? Is it because it's lack of staff, or is it just the system? It's so overwhelmed. You just ain't got the manpower to do it. The whole free thing is beautiful, although they do pay a little bit up there. But if you're gonna die, or you got a sickness, or a parasite, or whatever, it's paid for. You don't lose your house. You don't lose your cars, your property, and all that. That's pretty good. I like that idea. But there's a couple tweaks we can do to that. If the whole wait time is the thing, then how about we fix that problem with more doctors, more nurses, more people, so we can take in more, so the wait is less. More lives can be saved. But I'm going to ask Congress and Senate one day when I go before them. I'll ask them, what is better than free when you have the A-team? You can't do better than free. I'm going to fill you folks in. I'll let this go out all over the world today. You people let politics run your world. We chose humanity. Human life comes first before anything. And I'm sure thy God Almighty had that intention when he created thy God Almighty Jesus. I got some news for you. I just ate a lot of cheese. So I might be joining you, Mr. Trump, for that. Little bound up right now. How do we get away from all this? How do we do it? The only thing we could do is start producing everything here in America like we used to do in the olden days. I know a lot of you people want to take the easy way out. You want to rely on something that is not real. You want to rely on this digital coin, and you can if you want. I'm not going to judge you. But the only way out of this situation is going back to the old days. And that is producing everything we touch, see, and smell in America. And that'll take work. And I know a lot of you folks out there don't know what work is. I know they want to use this Bitcoin stuff, this digital cash. But I'm going to be honest with you folks, it's not secure cash. And I do believe the only way this country will ever be great again, ever do anything, is you would have to create everything we do in America. And I'm going to say something that you folks out there can't stand hearing if you're an American. Cheap. And that's the only way. That's the only way you're going to beat the monster and make it great again. There ain't going to be no special deals. There ain't going to be no nothing. No more coups or any of that crap. The only way out of this is you got to stop buying or cut way back on buying. You got to start producing in America. Well, I'm not saying cut off other countries. Oh, dang it. I'm saying you're going to have to start doing everything here in America. We can still rely on allies and our enemies and still buy things from them. But the only way you're going to get self-sufficient and get your way out of this hole is you're going to have to go back to the old days. And I'm talking the 30s, the 40s, and the 20s. You're going to have to work your ass off and create everything here in your own country. Self-provide. And you can still bargain and deal with other countries with merchandise back and forth. But we're no longer self-efficient. There ain't no way out of it. We just keep digging into my people's money. And this is why this digital currency and digital computers is very bad for our country. And that's the truth. Because now anybody can come in, take whatever, make it look like it was someone else, and not have no repercussions from it. No one goes to jail, no one nothing, because there's nothing. We don't know that it was a hacker. We have no idea what happened to the $53 trillion quadrillion dollars. No. See, this is our problem now. Well, I hope Mr. Trump is doing good, because no matter who's our president, the American people are in the ringer. You know, some way, somehow, they're going to get their money out of all of us, whether we're on their side or not. Well, we pray for our government. We also pray that God helps all of us. And settles this and deals with it. We got to start getting ready for the storms coming. I would start getting people out to California now. They got rain coming out there. We don't want mudslides everywhere. All right, ladies and gentlemen. So these things concern me. I'm an idiot. Why does it concern me? Why does any of this stuff on this earth concern me? Why does it anything have to? What do they need us for? Are they aliens? A lot of people are saying now, what's going on with Trump's eyes? What is going on? Is he manifesting right in front? Is he? He could be. He could be a hologram. What's going on with this? What happened to Johnny Cashville and his eyeballs all swollen up and everything, all wrinkly, his whole body? I don't know. Nobody knows what happened to the rapper Cashville. What happened to me? I have no idea. What happened to Trump? Nobody knows. What happened to you? What happened to Debbie? Little Debbie ain't feeling good today. What happened, Deb? She's doing fine now, though. She said in chat she was doing fine. That's good. We all have bad days. We all have trespassers among us. Right? That's what the Bible said. Boy, what a double side of madness that we got, don't it? We're getting at both ends. They're playing the religion card, the race card. They're playing every card. What a double-headed beast. Was that it? Was that the whole thing, Jesus? Was it Jesus? Was that the whole thing? Was that the double-headed beast? Religion and government. I'm just asking. I don't want to die either for asking questions, but was that the beast? Was that the code that they were talking about? A lot of people say it's a divided country. a government, Republican, Democrat. They label everything, divide up people. Right? That might have been the devil leaving you, Debbie. Debbie said she got real sick today. Didn't feel good. That could have been demonic. I'm not going to lie. It could have been. I've had them days too. You feel like you got to throw up. After you throw up, you feel fine. That's a spirit leaving you, maybe a ghost, an entity, whatever. I mean, how far, like I said before, many, many years ago on this channel, how deep do you want to go? How deep do you want to go? Because we'll take you there. Either you're going to believe 100% in Jesus, or you're going to believe 100% in the government or the devil or whatever they call it. Either way, we die. Everyone. I don't know, it's a scary movie, ain't it? It is a scary movie. I'm sitting here thinking of all the mistakes we made. Some say it's too late. Better throw it all away. But I'm too old to rebuild this empire. So we're gonna leave it alone and adapt and overcome these vibes. I said, oh, you wicked, wicked way. Driving me insane every day. Well, it's late. I'm gonna have some more tea. Like I said, we'll throw a prayer out there for our president, Mr. Trump. I think he's going to survive it. Like I said in the beginning of this video, if he's throwing off odors, and this is true, then we need to check him to make sure that his body, his insides ain't shutting down. His body ain't eating itself. You got to make sure his own body ain't creating ammonia within its spinal cord and his own body. Well, thank God he has that. Right? You know, people were saying, they feel bad for him, right? If he was old, he is old. He's 70-something years old, I think. Well, he's a fighter, right? He's a fighter. Either God wants him alive, or maybe God revealed him. I'm not sure. I'm not sure what we're dealing with here, because I've been a sinner my whole life. I really don't know what we're seeing here. Either God's revealing him. I mean, God don't really want to kill anybody, right? But King of King really don't want to kill anybody. He loves all of us. I don't know. I'm not sure. Well, we all eat crap, Debbie. We all eat crap. We really do. You know them nutsuckers that you eat, or nutty bars, whatever you call them, or whatever them bird bars, right? And then what? Yeah, that's it. Man, we all eat crap. We do. Wait a minute, didn't you just say you had something today or something, or last night, or wait, cereal, right? Yeah, cereal, right? That's what you told me, is that you had some cereal. That's addicting. I love cereal. But I think I might make some oatmeal and brown sugar and that butter. Maybe some butter sauce. I'm making butter sauce, baby. Some butter sauce. He says if you can't poop up McDonald's, you will poop by 5:30. Yeah, I don't know. McDonald's has different effects on people, right? Not everybody is the same. I think I'm having a releasing right now of something. I think we're having a release of some kind of a gassy substance around it right now. Debbie, did I shut my mic off? I'm hoping. I hope my mic is shut off. All this stupid stuff. Just being a total idiot, right? I've been watching all this stuff on YouTube. If it ain't crime cases in the crime community, it's all this stuff with Trump and the government and espionage and spies, and we're going to war with everybody. I'm like, can't we just stop this madness? Do these people just, if they don't stop, I think the Lord is going to declare these countries Satan and the devil. Complete devil. And I think God will wipe these people out. It's very possible God will wipe out their country. I'm talking the real God in the sky, right? Asteroids hitting the ground. Bam, bam, bam. Fire and brimstone. Debbie says Big Macs are like laxatives, so he must be flowing pretty good. I don't know. I'm not really sure. But I know one thing. If there is something wrong with Mr. Trump, if he did get hit, if he did get contaminated from going to one of these places, then I feel sorry for him. And no man should have to go through that. Or woman. Or child. It's very well that someone might have had a personal grudge within the House system. It could be the doctors making bad calls with Trump. But here's the thing: we all have bodily odors. What are these people talking about? I have no idea, but every single human has body odors. If you work and you sweat, right? If it's hot, you're going to sweat. You're going to have a BO smell, right? If not, then you might not be human. You might be one of them fallen ones. Debbie says, I felt fire and brimstone in tummy today. Lord Jesus healed you, and your stomach is feeling better right now. Debbie, we all shit our pants sometimes. I got one cooking right now for you, baby. I can't. Why do I say stupid stuff? No, I did see the video that they put out where he was in California, I think, or no. He was talking somewhere and there was a lady sitting next to him, and it did sound like a fart, but I don't know if it was Trump. Well, they got us, folks. All we can do is hold on to the good Lord's, the life that the good Lord has gave us, as long as we can, and enjoy our life. And let me tell you something, folks. The more you relax and use your head, your common sense, we're all stupid. And I'm sure there is proof of that now. That Americans have suffered so many attacks, secret attacks, hackings, biological messes that they created. I've got 50, 60 movies in my head. If you only knew how much madness, if it ain't another country driving us completely crazy, it's our own country. If it ain't that, it's religion. If it ain't that, it's corruption and evil. And if it ain't that, ladies and gentlemen, it is actually the atmosphere opening up and letting radiation in from space. And to top it off, even an asteroid can contaminate our atmosphere with radiation. An asteroid coming through. Our atmosphere is radioactive and could cause itself to create radiation in our atmosphere, lower levels. I did read the article today that was released saying that New York City is radiation went up. They've been having spikes out there of radiation when these drones are flying out there. Now, of course, we don't know if any of this documentation is real or even true. But that's what the documentation has said. It's hotter than a cucumber out there. That's super mad. Also, Debbie Fox is also being mad to fart and let off nervous gas. Yes, bodily functions. It happens to everybody. Debbie said she looked it up. That's what it is. Debbie said I never been that mad to rage poop. Well, we don't know if that's true or not. I know I've been so mad sometimes I could have crapped all over myself. A nervous fart, that's bad. Nah, we don't know. You know, I can't beat them down for it. There's nothing I can do about it. Because you know why? Because one day I'm going to be crapping all over myself. Right? One day you will not be able to control your bodily actions at a certain age. Right? What happened to compassion in this world? I have no idea. I think that is the proof that Satan exists. Is because nobody has emotions, nobody has compassion for humanity. There's some of us out there that were named biblical names within the Bible, and there's some of us that ain't biblical. I don't know. Debbie said better stay in the house. I'm free to go wherever my Of course, that was Indian talk. All right, I gotta get off of this thing. Right. She said it's better stay in the house, or he needs to wear a diaper. I don't know. You know what? If you want me to be honest, there are some people that played music that had to wear something like that because in case they peed while this big concert was going on. One of them said they crapped his pants right there while he went into the fourth rhythm section of it. It's phenomenal. He's like, I dookie right there. I'm like, you sounded great. He said, I knew. You don't know music, little girl. That's what. Hey, you're doing a 3-hour show. You've been up drinking, partying. And some say there was catheters back in the day. I don't know. Debbie said that's disgusting. Hey, listen, little lady, the show's got to go on. That is the business. Nor rain nor shine, or you blowing your butthole out, vomiting all over the stage. It's got to go on. There was rumors Dimebag put a bucket on the stage. It crapped right in. They had to. When you're in the middle of $1 billion tour, you ain't got time to take a break. Hey guys, can you hold on a minute? I gotta take a doogie. Be back in about 10 minutes. And it could be longer because they drink a lot, drugs, whatever. constipated food. You people don't know what rock and roll is. You people know what entertainment, the sacrifices we've had to go through to make you people have a good day, to make you love a song. No, well, you can't now, but you will later if the money is right, girl. Because that's the way it is. That's rock and roll. It is. It's a horrible, horrible business. It could be sometimes. Yes, Debbie, a catheter. The show's got to go on. God, we're paying these guys $1 million a show. They got time to crap. Oh my God, it's getting so late. My God, it's almost 1 o'clock in the morning. That's all we get. I can remember back in the day the night was just starting. Right? You're just getting up, getting ready, and hitting the bars. That's that old jazz. It's that old heroin jazz. Bow, 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 bow. All right, I think this show's gone long enough for tonight. I want to thank you guys for stopping in and watching the Johnny Kramer YouTube movie music channel. We're all praying for Mr. Trump. We're all praying for all this. I think they got us all, Trump. I think he's probably, it was probably the Trojan horse. He came in and shot a load all over us. The whole country. Spooged us all, Trump. Well, all we could do, my fellow citizens, is come together, pray to God, give no glory to Satan, All glory goes to God. Keep playing music. Keep singing, playing drums, and doing everything. Stay away from the dark side of the music and the movies, politics and religion. God save us all. Debbie, you want to say anything tonight? You want to say anything out there, sweetie? Such a great man. You don't want to say anything on the way out? Well, it was great having you tonight, Debbie. I'm sure there's a lot you want to say, but you can't right now. Probably someone's watching you or something. You don't want to put your foot in your own mouth or anything. I understand. That's okay. What a great lady. Great lady. We love you on this channel, woman. No, I want you folks to have a great night. God bless. Say a prayer for all of us. This whole world. Say a prayer for Trump. Say a prayer for all of us. Keep pushing on. Keep moving. They got us all. There ain't nothing we could do. There ain't nothing we could do. They got us all. No, you folks have a great night. God bless. Like I said. Keep an eye on one another. If you see something, say something. You know, if we didn't mind our own business, like these people said, maybe we would have, if we would have done something and seen something, made calls, maybe the America wouldn't be in such a bad shape than it is. If I could just do away with these people that want to be rich and live off of the American people's money and make bad deals, and the only one that profits and walks away that can survive and have millions are these people within government. I don't know. Let's pray. Pray before you go to bed, folks. Now, you folks have a good night. I'll be back one of these days.